Alright, welcome everybody. So as you can probably tell by the title, this is a bit of a different video. Now if you've been watching along in my videos and streams in the past couple of months, probably knew this was coming for quite some time. But basically, this video is more than just a voice reveal. Technically it isn't really a voice reveal because I've already streamed for like dozens of times before, as well as a couple of reveals in the past. But if this is your first time hearing the new me, then welcome, and I hope you start to get used to it, because essentially the main point I want to bring up for this video is that I'll be switching up my commentary style. Now before you exit the video or unsub or anything like that, allow me to explain, because I'm not saying the old me will be gone forever. As I said or multiple times before, this decision would be a gradual transition. So first, just allow me to explain why this is happening and why I've decided to do it just now. There's quite a few reasons. Guess I'll just start off with the first one, but basically with the way things are going for my channel on YouTube right now, I feel like a switch up would probably help, not just for the health of the channel, but also for myself, because for quite a while now I've found that making these kinds of videos the way I am making them, it's incredibly draining. I don't think you need me to explain that for you, but basically my old commentary style, it's a lot more tedious than commentating normally. That, alongside with not really enjoying battles as much, makes for me not very interesting, or just not very inspiring videos, or I'm not happy with the result. Now I should probably start off by why be different in the first place, because I know a lot of people are going to comment that down below. So before you do that, allow me to explain. That way I won't get as many repeat questions. So basically, I guess that involves me telling the story of how I started on YouTube. So it was around 2013, middle of 2013, and the laptop, or back then I had an even worse laptop than I have right now, both in terms of speed and microphone quality. Those of you who made it to the streams before I got a new microphone, aka the one I'm using right now, probably know how much of a difference, or how much worse the quality is. So imagine that, and then even more potato quality. That's how bad it is. Yeah, I kind of start off with making, just normal videos with music plastered on them, but there came a point eventually where, felt like I should probably start adding commentary to make the videos more interesting. But obviously, since my equipment wasn't up to the task, I had to resort to another option. So no, me doing this, or me quote-unquote hiding it for so long, doesn't have anything to do with me being scared of my voice or anything. That's just how it came to be. So back when I was making videos in 2013, I didn't expect to be doing it for I didn't expect to be doing it for another 4 years or so. So I kept just kind of doing it the same way, kind of similar to the way I'm doing it now. And when I first got my first big blow up on YouTube, which is a couple of Bloons Monkey City videos, apparently a lot of people started paying attention to them, and they actually enjoyed the humor in the commentaries. So obviously that motivated me to do more of these videos with these kinds of commentaries, and so I did. So yeah, I kind of just wrote out this way of making videos over the years, because that's what the viewers wanted, and so I gave it to them. And at the time I didn't find it as taxing, as long as I paced myself appropriately. Still enjoyed the games I was playing and making videos on. It also didn't really help my case to switch when a couple years back, a couple of my meme videos exploded in popularity. So, you know, that meant people wanted, or knowing that, I knew that was probably the way to continue moving forward. But balloons memes aren't really something you can sustain your channel off of for a long time. After the first couple of rounds of X ways to beat Y, I imagine they get a little bit repetitive to a point, hence why I've only made a couple of those throughout my YouTubing days. But to fill those gaps, you know, you have to make normal videos. I feel like doing it in my old style probably isn't the best entertainment-wise, even though I know a lot of people still enjoy those kinds of videos. Basically what I'm saying is, for a majority of videos, I feel like normal commentary style would be better suited for it, mostly because it's less jokes, more serious in a sense. And yes, I know views are not the end-all be-all of everything, but no shit. Every YouTuber cares about their views because you want people, or people like it when more people watch their content. Simple as that. Top of them, it making more money, which is another topic that may have a slight effect, or may have a slight influence on the decision, but for the most part, it's mostly just motivation and just getting burnt out of the usual, or my usual video producing style. Like, technically, I don't even know if making this transition will be profitable for me in the long run, but I'm just doing it because, for the sake of my sanity, really. Because it's definitely long overdue, and it's less taxing for me to make videos this way. And now the switch also comes because it just doesn't make sense to continue the videos I'm doing when I'm also streaming at the same time. Because, you know, streaming regularly didn't really come to mind until the end of last year when Tyler and co start convincing me that doing so would be a good decision, which it was. I can't deny that. But technically I already made the decision that I would switch before I even started streaming regularly. It was just a matter of time to get people used to the new me. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Just want to get straight to the point. So basically, I'm just not feeling YouTube as much. I'm just not feeling as much motivation to make videos for you guys in the past couple of months or so. So as a result, the plan is to slowly transition into to a point where you'd start to see mostly commentaries of the style. But again, as I said earlier, the old me isn't going to be phased out completely. Still plan to do it, or still plan to keep that as a part of my channel for special occasions. Because obviously, you know, you can't just completely ditch something that you built up on for the past couple of years. Doesn't make sense to do that, or to ditch it completely. Because I know there's probably a couple of you out here watching right now who watch my videos purely for the commentary, and that's fine, but I feel like that isn't really getting me anywhere, and it isn't going to get any better, especially once BTD 6 rolls around. Definitely isn't helping my case either, so hope you understand my point of view here. Although during this transition phase, I feel like it would be best to ask you guys listening to this right now as for what you'd want to see, or I'm looking to see rather if you would want to stick with the old or bring in with the new, at least concerning the near future. Near future as in the next couple of videos, because as of now I'm not sure where to take this, because if I do continue to make videos in my old style following this video, I feel like it would be a little bit awkward, but at the same time, I feel like I still need that buffer period just to get people used to. I don't want to make such a drastic change as well, which is why I had thoughts of, you know, slowly staggering it. But at the same time, I don't want to jump completely to the other side of the boat, because obviously it's probably a little too drastic of a change, and commentary probably isn't up to par compared to the other Bloons YouTubers or YouTubers in general who have been commentating a lot longer than me. I mean, streaming has helped, but it's not the same when you're talking to a live audience versus talking to a microphone, which you can further edit during production. But yeah, that's basically where I stand as of now. Looking for your guys' inputs on what you want to see in the near future, but basically all you need to know is I think it's due time for a change for this channel that should have came a long time ago, but only now I'm just realizing, or only recently I'm just realizing that. So hopefully you don't mind this transition. I mean, again, if you're only here for the OG commentaries, then I still recommend you stick around because they will be back from time to time. Just not every video like it is right now. I mean, after 600 videos, you probably guess that I would be tired of all that writing, needless to say. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you have any questions in the comments, feel free to ask. I will try to answer to clarify anything that I missed in this video. But yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.